It's the Moving On project, and basically it's to get women back out into the community who've, you know, had a really tough time or have come, you know, under mental health or whatever, but it's just to help them get back into some kind of normal lifestyle in the community.
Self-belief and confidence back, and realise that I'm not just a mum, not being just a carer or somebody who has to go with. I'm a person of my own beliefs, and you know, more of I'm a person of my own. I've got my own individual stamp on life, and I need to put that out there.
I come out of prison and then probation down at Asha. So that's all I thought it was. When I come out of prison, I had to report here for probation, which I did, which done nothing for me.
There's a big sense of community, and if anything happened to Asha, that would just be lost, and I feel that we would just, certainly me and Emily would just retreat back to where we were, just staying in and...
Stage 1.
Yeah, that's where we would be again. So we need Asha to stay so that we can all be together and carry on helping other women in the community.
It's part of our life.
Yeah.
The most important thing to me about working here, as I've worked here for quite a while now, is seeing the progress of the women. You know, they come in, they're so quiet and reserved, and it's lovely to see them grow. It's like a flower, you know, they suddenly grow the petals and they're all out there and really confident, and it's lovely to see.
I'd just been made redundant, and I'd been on tablets and that for like 10 years before that. When I first left school, I just stayed at home for about 3 years, didn't go anywhere. I've been helping my best friend's little girl through her illness, and then she died not long after I started here. So it sort of came at the right time.
I don't want other people to ever suffer depression like I've done. If I can help somebody keep out of a hospital or be at the end of a dark tunnel and have no one to help them and feel isolated, I'll do anything to do that for them. The MOP project has that ethos, and it goes further, that we can help these women who come through as service users to become volunteers. But it goes further than that they can move on from Asha and they can then go to external agencies and hopefully get back onto employment.
I'd be stuck at home. I wouldn't be going out. I know that the only time I'd be going out would be literally to get my son from school and that'd be it. I can't get up in the mornings, but you know, Asha tends to give me a bit of a purpose.
And it doesn't matter what you've been through, what your issues are. It might be mental health, it could be offending, substance misuse, whatever it is for you, you will not be judged. We can meet a lot of need in one place. So again, women don't have to go to this agency, we can kind of do it, or try and do a lot of it here. And we'll liaise with other agencies as well and bring them in, and you know, get people to sit down at a table, which they may not have done before, and do some coordinated work, which will give some better outcomes, we hope.
And I would have been back in trouble if I hadn't come. And it's given me the confidence to be with other people and to reassure other people and to help other people. The welcoming, the security as well, that you wanted to keep coming back, and knowing that you're helping others by learning on different things, or what, you know, things that you can do, you can pass on to other people.
If I stopped coming to Asha, or if I hadn't have found Asha, then, being quite honest, I probably wouldn't be here at all, you know, alive, sort of thing.
And if Asha wasn't here tomorrow, I dread to think what would be happening to those other women who've been abused, who've got depression. Where would they be? The hospitals would be filled more so with the psychotic women Because where would they be going? We try and help women who've got depression and hopefully keep them out of having a crisis, help them from going and ending up in hospital. Women who've been abused, we give them the training to see what abuse is about, keep them out of hospital because they've been beaten up, keeping and protecting their children so they don't get taken away by social services. So we're doing not just for the women, but we're also protecting the outer social climate.
I suppose it's given me a reason, it's given me a focus. It's like Asha's like a big melting pot of all these women with all their different problems, and you put them all together and something wonderful happens because they learn to trust each other, they lean on each other, they become not dependent on each other, but dependent on the teamwork, I suppose I'm trying to say. And for me, that's been really important because I lost my way. And it's very easy to lose your way with the mental illness, as I suffer from, and to be absorbed by it, and for it to become the be-all and end-all. Well, it's not the be-all and end-all of me. And they've helped me realise that. But that's just a small part of me. But they love that part anyway. So they love all of me.
Many of the women who come to Asha may not even bother getting out of bed some mornings if this place wasn't around to help them.
Stability of somewhere safe to go. I've got a home, and I've also got this home. And doing like the drama and I was able to start a part again.
Thou art my warrior. Should we be silent and not speak? Our raiment and stated bodies will betray what life we have led since our exile.
Whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against a sea of troubles, and by opposing end them, to die, to sleep. No, more, and by a sleep I mean to end the heartache and the 1,000 natural shocks that flesh is heir to. 'Tis consummation, devoutly to be wished, to die, to sleep, perchance to dream.
Asha, it doesn't really cost that much. Whereas if you go into hospital, it costs a lot more money. Social services getting involved costs more money. Foster caring, more money. And when you compare the costs and everything like that, Asha is a cheaper option. And we need to keep that in mind. And we've done performances as well, like at the University of Worcester, of these poems. And we've had people coming to us and said, "You're telling us your stories through these poems. Thank you." And I even had a social worker from Kent who wanted the book to share these stories and say, "Look, these are the facts. Look, these are the stories coming through, and where you can go."
It shouldn't be boxed. You have to finish this course, you have to complete this, then you're well. Well, people, I am amazed. You don't just tick boxes on people's mental welfare. It's an ongoing thing. Yeah, you've got so much to offer. I mean, I stand and I look at you and I think, my God, your story, what you've been through. I thought, well, Jesus, if she can come through that and be the sort of person that I know she is, because I've seen it with my own eyes. I mean, that's quite amazing, Cheryl. It really is. I think you are amazing. You're supposed to say back.
Thank you, mate. Yeah, I think you're amazing. Thank you very much.
Joey, I think you're amazing too.
Is that it? Just one line?
What did you say?